Okay, all right. All of a sudden, what, did you have a headache or?
Yeah, I had a real bad headache, and I didn't think much of it. You know, being a boxer, ex-boxer, I thought it was one of those old fights catching up to me. Plus, I wrestled, too, for a little while when I retired. Maybe somebody threw me down backwards or something like that. So about 2 days later, my wife trying to get me to go to the hospital, discovered they had a brain aneurysm and didn't even know it. It's like dead man walking, as far as some people say. But I didn't even know I had a massive hemorrhage, subarachnoid hemorrhage of the brain.
He died on the operating table. And when he died, as bad as the experience was of getting that phone call that his son had been shot in a drive-by shooting, this is how good it was. He left his body and he went to heaven. What was the first thing you remember?
Oh, when I was in paradise there and I went to the Lord, I saw an angel. He was about 7'5". He was completely covered with like gold flakes in his wings. And
I tell you what, hold that thought. We'll be back in a moment. You want to read all about it in his book, Bound to Lose, Destined to Win. We'll be right back after this. You're going to find out about heaven.
We'll be right back to It's Supernatural. Turn to It's Supernatural.
Hello, it's Sid Roth here with Earthquake Kelly, and Earthquake had a little headache, and he was a professional boxer, so he sloughed it off. His wife insisted he go to the hospital. He dies, leaves his body. Tell me the first things that you saw.
I saw an angel. He was much taller than I am. And he said, walk around. And it was so beautiful. As far as you could see, as far as the eyes could see, it was just beautiful. Flowers like I've never seen before, Sid. Awesome. And it was like it was just praising God. I looked at the grass, and the grass was so well manicured. And each blade, it had like a diamond or emblem in it. And it was just so beautiful. The colors that are there is like any colors. Just the environment, the scenery is just, oh man, it's just so beautiful. And I walked along this river that I saw coming out of this big, beautiful golden palace, and it was like liquid diamonds. It was just moving the waves of this river. And then I heard the voice of I believe they were angels were singing, far better than any choir I've ever heard combined. All of them together on earth could not compare to what I've heard and saw there in the trees.
You know, I almost feel like when you're saying this, Earthquake, you're reliving it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, man.
That's what it almost feels. Man. I mean, it's like you're in a different realm when you're talking about
Yeah, we talk like that. It's like I get homesick.
Oh, so this river?
Yes, a river coming out of this big golden palace, and it was like it was moving. All of it was working together. The grass swaying, the river moving, and the angelic beings that were singing, and the big trees were, oh man, they were so big and looked like they were bowing down to praising God, and then there's no shadow. I didn't cast a shadow because the light hits you from all over the place. It's just a beautiful, radiant, awesome place.
But you saw someone.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
As I went along to the edge of the river, as I walked along the edge of the river, I was looking, trying to see some of the saints that I know. I went to their homegoing service, and I saw something on the other side, and they saw me. And of course, I was looking for somebody very special. It was my son, Scott, and I saw him, and he saw me. And I said, Scott, it's you. It's you. I said, how do I get over there to the other side where you are?
It was what, like a river was separating you?
Yeah, between us. I was on one side of the river, he was on the other. And I wanted to get over there to just give him a hug, and he said, you can't come in here now, Dad. You have to go back. You made God a promise. You made me a promise that you would go finish the work that you have to do. And then I said, no, I want to come over there with you. I don't want to go back down there no more. I really want to stay here in this place. He said, no, Dad, you're not finished. You have to go back. And I was trying to find a boat. I was trying to find a tire, a raft, anything to get over there. I didn't want no more parts of coming back here because that place is so awesome. No headaches, Sid. I had a headache. I'm telling you, it was so bad and having pain.
What did you feel like? What did you feel like in heaven?
Oh man, it's just you can describe it the best you can. It's just like you feel the presence of God everywhere. The love, it's so much love there, man. It's just like it's just everywhere you step. It's just that God is embracing you with His love.
I have never met anyone that has had an experience like you, even though they love their family and they want to come, you know, they miss their family. The pull is so strong to stay. Is that what happened to you?
Yeah. Because the faith that I had in God, I knew my family would be in good hands. I knew that because I know my wife is saved. She loves Jesus and all of that. And I'll see her later on. But right now I wanted to stay there because I was just enjoying it so much. To missing them is not like you miss people down here. It's different. Your mindset, once you get in there, your mindset is completely different. There's no sorrow. You don't see missing people as a sorrowful thing. It's like, you know, you're in God's hand because the love of God is showing you, I love them. They're in my hands, you know, and it's just beautiful.
So what did your son say to you?
He told me, he said, you have to go back. And he reminded me of, Dad, you remember when we had that conversation that you promised me that you would finish the work. You finish the work that you have to do. And he said, you can't come in there. You have to finish. You still have a great work to do. There's people that still need to hear what you have to say. And that's exactly what happened. He told me that. Okay,
but you were given instructions of what to say on earth.
Right.
Tell me some of the things you were told to inform. Well, tell me about those little children you saw in heaven.
Certainly. I'd be delighted. As I was being pulled by like an invisible hand back away from where my son was, I saw these groups of children running and playing, having fun, and I wanted to go over there and play with them, you know. And I said, wow, look at that! They're having such a great time. No pain, no sorrow, no nothing. And I heard this when I heard God's voice. He said, "You're wondering who those children are, right?" I didn't say it out of my mouth. It's like He picked it right out of my head. Because the Bible says you can, do above you can ask or think. So God just picked it out of my head, and I said, "Sure. Who are these children?" He said, "These children you see right here. Some were killed in wars around the world. Some were murdered. Some were left for dead, and so on and so forth." And he kept saying, "They're with me now. They're with me."
Someone, I imagine a lot were through abortion murdered.
Well, this is the next group he was showing me. And this is just one. There was 3 groups he showed me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, 3 groups of children he showed me.
What was the second group?
The second group that was playing, he said, "You see these children here?" He said, "I had a purpose for them. I had something in my heart for them to do for me through the kingdom." He said, because of the sickness and the hard-heartedness of men and women, they went and aborted them and sent them back. And that's where his voice started changing.
Hold that thought. Let me explain something to you. There is an emotion that earthquake saw in Jesus that the world must hear. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back to It's Supernatural.